Did you get the guy that did it?
It's a little more complicated than that, Mother.
Meaning what exactly?
You can't go around killing cops anymore.
If the tables were turned, your brother would have found your killer, brought me his head on a platter.
Here again for another movie review. I also have my friend Nick from last time, as you hopefully remember. Otherwise, watch that video.
I'm forgetful.
I'll put that here or there. Check out Pacific Rim review.
There.
But
Here?
Today, oh yeah, well, somewhere. I'm gonna have it somewhere over there.
Maybe all around.
Well, if I could do that, I would. Today we're here for an early review of the new film by Nicholas Winding Refn, the director of Drive, Only God Forgives, which also stars Ryan Gosling from Drive, and this one is about Ryan Gosling's character who owns like his own boxing ring in Bangkok, and his brother gets killed after killing this prostitute, so his mom comes in from America to kind of avenge the death of her son, and it's basically Ryan Gosling has to go against this cop who was involved with his brother's death. And
basically, the mom also wants revenge against his
She wants Ryan Gosling to kill the cop, and he's kind of reluctant to do it. That's the basic setup. Now, this is very different from Drive. It's not as... Drive was like a mainstream movie that had like artistic parts, but this is just like a straight up art house movie. So whether or not you like that will definitely depend on whether or not you like this movie. But I will say, even if you like Drive, that doesn't mean you're gonna like this movie, because we didn't really like this movie that much.
Well, I mean, I knew like coming in, I thought it was gonna be just a like Drive, but it turns out it really wasn't.
Yeah. So if you don't know that it's gonna, if you don't know that it's gonna be like completely different, then either you got to find that out or just stay away, because you're probably not going to like it.
I thought they had a good concept. I like the basis of the story. I mean, the storyline kind of was missing a few pieces. It kind of got slow at points and stuff like that. But I thought, like, you know, it had like a good base. But there was just some stuff wrong with it. The acting was good, but it's just like...
I would say the acting isn't bad, but none of the actors are really given anything to do, because Ryan Gosling does this throughout the movie.
Yeah, there's a bunch of staring. Like
the only one that actually really has like kind of anything to do is the mom, played by Kristen Scott Thomas. I think I actually got her name right.
Nice.
But she's like... she's this really just in-your-face, over-the-top kind of mafia mom. But to me, because everyone else was just so silent and stoic, that she was also, even though she was kind of over-the-top...
She seemed like over-the-top, like...
But it was kind of...
It came from money, almost.
But it was kind of refreshing in a way, just because everyone else was so quiet and, like, depressing.
But her first introduction was, like, she showed a lot of personality. Yeah,
she's definitely the life of the movie, I guess you could say. Not really any development. It's mainly just, like, a couple of hints at backstory, but nobody ever progresses. Pretty much all these people are kind of scumbags, besides the cop. But the problem with the movie besides that is that it's just kind of pretentious. Like, it's just a lot of slow shots that don't need to be there. To like if you didn't like what Nicholas Winding Refn did with Drive, where you just have people stare at each other for a long time.
Hate this.
Yeah, this is basically the movie, and there's a lot of weird dream sequences, but there's a lot of scenes that seem like they didn't need to be in here at all, and he just put it in there because he wanted to show off his style.
I felt, like the cinematography.
I'll say this, the movie looks great. I mean, it's shot really great. If you're going to see this movie, see it for the cinematography and like the way it looks. It's got like a lot of those Stanley Kubrick's type of The Shining type shots where it's like narrow hallways. But besides that, I mean, there's not really much here.
I feel like the plot... did you think it was weird? I felt like it was just out of line.
I didn't feel like the plot even really mattered after a while. I felt it was just like people staring and just kind of getting killed.
It would kind of capture you for a few minutes. There's something's going on. You gotta get like intact with the story and kind of keep watching. And then as you mentioned earlier, like something will take you out of it.
Yeah,
Just something like not needed, or a scene or something that's just
like, oh my
take
god,
your
why did you do
attention
that?
away,
That's
yeah.
annoying. Please don't. For me, I this movie wasn't terrible. I could see how some people think it terrible. I know we saw it with the Schmoes, and they did not like it. But we did see it with Leonard Maltin, which is pretty cool.
I wonder if he liked it.
I don't know if he liked it or not, but judging by the grunts and stuff that coming from our screening, didn't sound like it. But that was pretty cool. Hi, Leonard Maltin, if you're watching this.
I doubt it, but hey.
This movie is just like, it's just Nicholas Winding Refn kind of trying to show off his style more than his actual storytelling abilities. I feel like he's a director where he's amazing, where if he's given someone else a script, but he wrote this, and it's just really unfocused, and to me it's just kind of a pretentious movie that doesn't really have any substance. So I would give it like, I'm going to give it like a 2 out of 5.
I'm gonna give it the same rating. I think he had a little bit more appreciation with it. I mean, I just felt like it was kind of, not boring, but boring at times, and I felt like it was really slow and just like, just gathering or grabbing your attention. It just
if you're not into
great
this
job.
movie for the first couple minutes, I doubt you're gonna be into it at all.
Yeah.
You really have to be either a huge Winding Refn fan or just be a big fan of this art house type of very little dialogue, very little story type of thing.
And the other thing was with the story, you didn't find out who these characters were, their background, or any information about them until like the dead middle of the film.
That's our review of Only God Forgives. I mentioned this in my last video, but please check out our blog in the description and also my Twitter page
In the description.
And if you like this review, please subscribe for more, and we'll be seeing The Conjuring tomorrow, so that'll be another early review. So comment, rate, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys later.
I have a very special relationship with my son. He's a very dangerous boy.
Want to fight?